Well, guys, this is a very big conversation we are having here with my brother here. Remember, I did the first script, and it was about the experience he had about robbery, and he narrated his story, and he showed me even he was shot somewhere on the chest, and it was a rubber bullet didn't go through. My brother, continuation, robbed 10 times and still in South Africa. What is your stake?
Yeah. How are you all on this platform? Yeah. It is so true. It is so true. Somebody will be wondering why I'm still here in South Africa after all those encounters, after all those shootings. Yeah, it's a good question. And then the reason why I'm here, I think this country owes me something. I can't just go for nothing.
What does it owe you?
A lot.
When you mean a lot, that it means
I sacrificed my life for 10 years here in South Africa.
Oh.
I can't just go home empty-handed. The reason why I'm here is because of cash.
Do you think we're gonna get money? Because it's like me too. I have experienced the same agony, the same time, almost 10 years, and it's difficult to account what I can do. Do you think we can still push it?
Yeah. So far as there's life, I think there's hope. Definitely. The more effort you put in, you're still putting in more effort. It's not that easy. South Africa has gone down than before. But here we are. We're still pushing. And then we hope by the grace of God, one day our prayers is going to be answered.
There are so many people think that when you get out of your country of origin, you migrate or you japa. They call it japa. Now, when you japa, people keeps on asking you so many questions. How is there? What is your experience? Since you left country a long time ago,
My country.
people back home, do they call you and ask you, can I join you? Or what is your experience there?
As we speak now, my nephew wanted to come here. I explained everything to him. One question he keep asking me, you said South Africa is not okay and you are there for 10 years. I want to come.
Yes, that's
And
the
I was
question.
explaining, 1, 2, 3, I've been shot, I showed them the mouth, I was in ICU several times. He still want to come. So, my mom was even having an argument with me that I should help him. So, I have no choice than for him to come. Myself, by the end of this month, I'm leaving this country. So, he's coming to take over. They say seeing is believing. I spoke to him, telling him about the country. He still insisted to come. So I have no choice. I will bring him, then I'm going back home in peace. Because I don't want to die in someone's country.
Listen, Trey, what you're talking about, I confirm because I lost an Ethiopian brother.
Okay.
They waited for him to go to the location where he had a shop, and they attacked him on his way back to the city. He passed on, and he was a father of 3, and he had a very good family. Can I relate that to your experience as well? Because it's like everybody in this city, as long as you are from outside and you have a business running, you have in one way or the other experienced broad daytime robbery, and nobody says anything or even tries to find out why it is happening. If you report these cases, they do nothing because you speak English and you're not one of them. I'm a victim. You are a victim. Many people are victims. What do you think we can advise the families that we have? Because some of us, maybe we are married here. Are you married here?
Yeah, I've got a wife here, but she went home due to they almost killed her.
She was from here or she was from Ghana?
She's from Ghana. We came here together. She got shot once, so the family said no, I should bring her home. So she just went back home. And I'm here struggling to go home as well.
We are not tainting the experience of being abroad, but we are trying to figure out the mess and the panic. People think that it is safe, but out of our experience, because we are me, I'm from Kenya, my brother here is from Ghana, we have families here, and time is up. We see it's like we have lost so much, and we would like to advise people who are planning to come here, seek more information before you jump. Not everywhere you go there's bed of roses. Sometimes you experience difficulties, before you organize yourself, you understand the language, settle in the community. Do you think you have ever experienced a community setback? Apart from robbery, now the community is against you, and you see it's totally against you. Have you ever had such an experience? Maybe you want to go and rent a house somewhere, you speak a language they don't understand, then they decline to give you an opportunity to stay in that area. Do you have such an experience?
Racists is still here in South Africa.
Yes.
It's here.
It's a reality.
It is reality. It is reality. Let's take this my salon work for example.
Yes.
They come in, they know how to speak English, but they will never.
So
They will speak in their mother tongue, expecting you to speak their language.
What if you don't know the language?
What are you gonna do?
So you can't make money the way
Do
you
the
want.
sign language. You go with the sign language, bro.
Hey.
It's not that easy. I'm not telling anybody not to. South Africa is
Yeah.
a
It's
but
true. It's
my
true.
experience
Yes.
is what I'm saying. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody didn't go through what I went, so it's
Yes,
fine. But
yes.
myself,
Yeah.
my experience and
Yes.
what I went through,
Yes.
God is the reason why I'm alive today.
Wow.
It's God.
Wow.
I've been shot 3 times.
You told me in part 1 of this video, if you go to the archives, you can dig and see what he's talking about. So
They came to rob me in my house. They took my 30,000 cash. I went to open the case at the police station. They say, why did you keep such amount of money in your room? So the case is a foolish case. I went to withdraw the money and I wanted to give it to somebody. The person didn't show up, so I keep the money. Then the following day, I take it to the bank. So I have no right to keep money in my own room anymore. They told me that the place you are living, you must live there. There's nothing they can do. The police told me, they just leave the place you are. It's not safe. That is what the police people told me. People who are supposed to protect us.
and that money you worked for it so hard.
For
You
so many
denied-
years.
You denied yourself a lot.
So many years before I get that 30,000. A lot of years.
I know before you put that kind of money somewhere and you're abroad, it takes time. So when you consolidate such kind of funds and then all of a sudden they come and take it, because they deny us an opportunity to open the bank, they deny us so many things.
You,
but,
you don't even have a birth certificate if you have a child here. It's difficult.
yeah,
You
I'm
even
also a
get
victim.
Birth
I know.
certificate.
I know. I
Common
know.
birth certificate.
I know.
It's difficult.
Now, because this generation, it is not stepped on stones, it is growing. When a child wants to join school now, go to primary, secondary school without documentation, do you think we are suffering?
We are suffering. We are damn suffering. It's not that easy.
So what do
I
we
took my kids home due to these issues. I took them home and they are fine. They are doing well.
Many people are taking their kids home
Many. Next month I'm taking another kid home for these issues.
ladies and gentlemen. This
It's
is
not easy.
serious. It's not easy here, and those people who think it's easy, you have heard from the horse's mouths. I am a victim. He's a victim, and we would like to hear your comments below. Share and like the video, because this is experience of somebody from West Africa and somebody from East Africa merging and meeting here in South Africa, trying to figure out the solution to the problems we are facing, and how to overcome the challenge of racism, even black racism, which is the worst of the worst, which is affecting people. It's better white and black racism, but black to black racism is the worst, because it gets deeper into blood and it creates a lot of confusion, because if you don't speak the language, the local language, diatric, then you are not accommodated, and that is not what I really experienced in Kenya. In Kenya, nobody cares about you, where you come from, what you do, what you drink, what you wear, how you live, as long as you're not committing crime. Everybody is fine, and I guess the same case happens to Ghana.
Ghana is a free country, bro.
Yeah.
We used to park our cars outside.
And nobody can
We
tamper
don't
with
have
your
any
car.
room for car. We don't have garage for cars. We park it in front. You can even forget your keys. Nobody will touch it.
Wow.
The third most peaceful country in the world.
I know. Most of my friends, I have a lot of Ghanaians who are my friend. Some they went back, some they went to other parts of the globe, but the experience ahead was so good, and I do believe people are following this story because this is part 1 of our story. My brother was shot 10 times, and attempted ICU cases severally, so that is not something to take easily. And you can follow the part 2 of his story, and you will get more. What are your final words to this conversation? What do you think?
Fellas, the shit is real.
Yeah,
I'm short of words, but the shit is real. We are going through a lot here in South Africa. It's real. So, they say seeing is believing. That is what I always say.
Yes,
When
yes.
you come and see it yourself. Then you just take it the way it is. Because we are tired of explaining. I'm very tired of explaining myself over and over again.
it's very difficult. And when you are going up in business world, you expect growth. But here the main problem is you grow, they are spotting you. When you reach a certain level of success, then they start tracing you and chasing you down because they want to take what you have. Do you think such a thing can happen in Ghana?
Never. Not in my country.
People, they respect people's investment. But here we have a problem.
I cannot even dress nicely.
It's a problem.
Even when I dress nicely. So
I know, it's a
once I
problem.
was wearing a suit to church, and then one guy called me and said, "Hey, you, I know you when you came here, now you are wearing suit. That means they know me. I'm working.
Yeah, you're working.
Shouldn't I dress nicely?
You can.
So dressing nicely is even a problem. You get robbed because they think that you are making it.
We are making money.
Yes. So
Wow.
you get robbed.
Wow. So what do we do? Do we have to wear lags and walk like any other person without showing our success or introducing the growth we are experiencing here? Or what do we think we can do now?
Yeah, for now, for me, I just put everything low key. I don't show off.
At all.